Aggro Sword or Oluan Sword is an aggressive deck that I've mainly been using for quick dailies and grinding during the chest event. It's mostly the same as my Aggro Sword deck from last expansion, with lots of storm damage like Mordred, Zeta and Bea, and Albert. The deck list on screen shows Feather and Mr. Feet Fighter because they were what I was running when these replays were taken, but unfortunately I think they're too easily removed nowadays, so I later replaced them with Prim, who has Ambush and is more likely to stick around until your Zirconia turn. The new addition to this expansion is a new top end card. Oluan's basic effect is to deal 7 to the entire board, which means I no longer need Gildaria's board wipe. Oluan also has this other effect when evolved, where it does 7 damage to anything including yourself 3 times. It's not exactly a healthy card for the game since it's pure gambling, like if you're totally losing you can throw him out there and hope for a miracle, and probably frustrate your opponent if you do pull it off. That said, there's still some strategy in using it, and you can try to maximize your odds before dropping him. If you have 15 health and your opponent has 7, then on an empty board, Oluan gives you an 88% chance of winning, which is much better than a coin flip. Obviously it can also backfire, as you'll see later. Enjoy the games. The first game is against Haven. So we already have a 2-drop and a 3-drop in hand. So I'll just toss Zeta and Bea and Oluan here to try to look for Zirconia. Or maybe a 1-drop. Okay, and Zirconia is picked up. And Quick Blader picked up, which is really good. So now we just play on curve with the Lance Trooper. Now the Gilnellies can't evolve yet, so it's not really a threat. We can just keep going face. Now with the Literature, we know that this is Odd Haven. Crest doesn't play that card. And that gives us a nice, very big Zirconia turn. I'm not sure why I don't use the slash here. Probably should have used the slash. Unfortunately, he has Zalafo, which just clears our entire board. I guess I figured I didn't really have a good turn 5 play if I used the slash last turn. So here we go phase for Storm instead of losing tempo. And unfortunately with Gilnellies he heals out of range of Odin. Up to 11. Here I try to set up Vals to do the 4 damage, which plus Odin will be 11, exactly enough to kill him. So he plays Kukishiro here, he just loses, but unfortunately he has the removal. I guess Kukishiro could have made enough wards. He just doesn't have it, I guess. And Zalafo clears my second attempt. I've just picked up Albert in hand, so hopefully he doesn't put up really tall wards, and I can just go face next turn for game. And it's just Fate of the World, which is not threatening at all. And that's just a nice Albert lethal. No Oluan in this first game. Next game is a Sword Mirror. We already have Zirconia picked up, which is good, going second. We also have Vals, which can deal with an early board. I should probably toss Oluan and the slash here, but I keep the slash, I guess, and pick up Oluan again, which is not very ideal because I don't have a turn 1 or turn 2 play. Yeah, so I'm forced to just slash on one. Well, I do pick up a 2-drop. And then Kagemitsu. Okay, we still don't know what deck this is. I debate on playing the Mordred, but I decide if I play the 4-drop here, he might be forced to clear it. But if he has Valis, I just kind of lose. But he doesn't have it, and he's just forced to trade everything into it. And Zirconia is not very strong here because she has to trade into the ward. I decide to just go face here instead. Okay, so now we know he is playing an Aggro Sword. He's playing with the bad cards, Feather, just like us. But that board easily dies, and we go face again. Okay, that's a bit of a weird card. Luckily I do have Oluwan to clear that. So here I don't want to risk it all yet. So I just use Oluwan for the board clear mode. If I evolve there, it's probably like it's basically a coin flip on who wins. And here again, if I Uluwan, it's just a coin flip on who wins. So I try to get in a bit more damage before going for Uluwan. So we get him down to the nice 7 threshold, which will increase our odds significantly. Another one of this guy, which just destroys our entire board. Okay, so now it's turn 8. I could just play Oluwan here and clear his entire board again, but my follow-up for next turn isn't very good. I only have Mordred I would only have Mordred Super Evolve plus Boots for 6 damage, which is 1 off. So I decide the better play here is just to Super Evolve Oluwan and gamble. And I actually have a 66% chance of winning if I do that, which is better than a coin flip, so I go for it. I think it's a higher chance than picking up Albert or Odin next turn at least. And I do hit that 66% chance. For next game, we're up against Portal. Portal has puppets, so keeping the 1 defense followers seems a bit risky, so I toss them all. We do have Feather to gamble on him living on turn 3. I play Randall here, which will not die to a single puppet, in case he plays Puppeteer. Okay, but he plays Puppet Lancer instead, which kills him. I just play Feather here, hoping he doesn't have another puppet. He has Supplicant. So now we also know he's playing Egg. I just trade here and leave 2 guys on board, but it's his Evo turn. If he does an Imari board here, then I basically just lose. He doesn't have it though, and he spends his transform spell on basically nothing. I just evolve face. We're an aggro deck, we don't need to conserve health. And that's another evolve face. I'm saving the Zeta and Vega in case there's a ward to deal with. Now that's a mistake from him not healing against an aggro deck. Ulan here again is only like a 50% chance, so it's not worth going for it right away. I decide to do some more damage. Now he's at 6, which is below the 7 threshold where we get better odds. But will he heal to 8? Okay, he does overheal. And with that Axia, our chances of winning have kind of disappeared, because he's healed out of our range. The Quick Blader pickup is very good here, because with the Oluwan ping plus the Quick Blader we can hit them down to 7. So actually if we do the Oluwan Super Evolve here, we have a 75% chance to win. So suddenly our chances of winning are back. Do the Super Evolve. And then do the Quick Blader. But unfortunately we hit the 1 in 4 of losing. If you're looking for high risk gameplay, this is definitely the deck to go for. But that's it for this time. See you next time.